Okay, well, collectors, here we are again. Today is the 30th of July, and summer is really pressing on. I hope you guys are all having a good time and going on your vacations and so forth. We're still kind of busy here, having a few things coming in all the time, and I don't know whether we'll have a long unboxing. There's not too many boxes, but sometimes I say that and it winds up to be too long. But anyhow, we'll see what happens. So first, of course, on the agenda, the usual here. Ob and I want to have a little libation. I got the ice bucket all filled up, and we'll make a couple of pops here just to get started. Nothing too strong, you know, just a weak little thing here that you can probably barely taste. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if ice, Ob?
Yeah.
That should be all right.
Not too much.
Not too much, yeah. And I just realized I forgot the Pepsi. So, oh well.
I guess we'll have to go neat first round.
Yeah, we'll have to just pour the liquor here, and then I'll go up and get that Pepsi. I can't drink mine without a shot of that, so I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. I had to go upstairs because I forgot the Pepsi, and you wouldn't want to think that we're drinking straight stuff here, would you? I know a lot of you guys have a drink too with us, so now's the time to get your glass out, and we'll have a little sip here together. As you know, Rob and I enjoy having a couple of pops with the video because it seems to make things cool down a little bit, and we try not to drink too much. I know some of you guys don't like it, but what can I tell you? Just the way we are. So here's to you. Video number 85, July 30th, 2023. Yeah, just right. How's yours, Ob?
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work, yeah. Well, let me get a Denobili too here. I guess I'm doing all this to waste some time because we don't have too many boxes. No, not really. I do this every video, I think, so. Yeah, that's good. So I got a couple of shout outs here that came in, and I always like to do them. These are people that are real steady watchers of the video, and I want them to know that they're very welcome, just like everybody is. And when I know they want to hear their name shouted out, that tells me they really are watching. So the first one here is to John Needert, and he wants me to say hello to himself, John, and Tanya, his girl, both from Florida. Thanks for watching, John and Tanya. And then the next one is from Mike Swanson, and he says that his wife Susan watches the videos with him. So I'm very happy about that, Susan. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy them. As you know, it's mostly guys here, so we're glad to have a few females. It doesn't hurt a bit. Thanks a lot. So okay, on this video, I think we still got a few things left from the first grouping of artifacts that I got from my late Bill Warda. So we'll show you those, and then we'll move on to what came in this week. You up for that, Ob?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds all right? Okay. Let's see what we got here. This is a big one. The first one. And Ob's got these all diapered up good, which is a good way to wrap this really stuff that is so easily broken. And you don't want that to happen, of course. That would be a bad, bad thing. So let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a double wrap. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at here, guys.
Wow.
Look at that lion. Wow. The size of him. Wow. Isn't that terrific? The big mane. Is he growling? Yeah, it looks like he's growling. What a fantastic piece. Really, really beautiful. In perfect condition. Pure white porcelain here. Let's see if there's a maker on it. Yeah, there is. This is made by a company, Lichte, or Lichte. I guess in Germany it's pronounced Lichte. So that's a real beauty. Wow, you like that one, Ob?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, how could you not like that, huh?
I'd be lying if I didn't.
Yeah. Better have another drink, Ob. That was a bad warm-up joke. Did you guys get that? I did. Well,
Yeah, that's a cool piece.
yeah, it is a cool piece. Oh, Willie Warda, he just loved porcelain. And he had many pieces, and Ob and I have only made one trip over to see Becky Warda, but we're going to probably make another one this week or next week and see if we can get some more things. But I'll show you what we got so far. There's another fairly large piece. I guess I should be using the Bob Burns cutter here. There we go, that makes a difference. Thank you for these new cutters too, Bob. Appreciate it, and I know I owe you 35 bucks. I'll pay you. I'll pay you, Bob. He's probably going to send a hitman over here soon if I don't pay him. Bob's a great big guy, about 6'1", 6'2". Veteran of the Air Force. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, this is quite beautiful. This appears to be a medieval knight.
Oh, that's the Henry the Fowler.
That's Henry the Fowler.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know who Henry the Fowler was? He was a king in Germany around 700 A.D. And he is the king that Himmler felt that he was related to, and went through great trouble to try to prove his ancestry to Henry the Fowler. I don't know whether he successfully did that, but at least he made on that he did. So it was quite a character during the time of the SS. So this is kind of a neat statue, porcelain, to add to maybe an SS collection to give it a little more interest. You see it on the other side here.
Who's that by?
Well, we'll see. We'll take a look. It's a very light mark. I don't know whether the camera could see it, Ob.
I'll just zoom in and maybe it'll pick it up.
You get that at all?
I think it's blurry. Even the print,
Yeah.
the stamp is blurry. But
Yeah.
we'll look it up.
Yeah, we'll see. So that's a pretty nice item there. Henry the Fowler. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Is there anything? Yeah, there's something here, a smaller piece. I know these aren't edge weapons or other military guys, but some of us do enjoy porcelain too, and it's always good to show everything as much as we can anyhow. What do we got here? A bison lounging. It says it's a Hungarian buffalo. I didn't know they had buffalo in Hungary, but I guess they did. That's the tag that's on here, and Bill wouldn't lie. Kind of a neat looking thing. Again, I can't really see the maker on that one, Ob, unless you can. Or I got it upside down.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it later.
Okay.
Cool, I like that one. Colored.
Yeah, in color too. Yeah, it's nice. A buffalo, guys. There we go with that. Let's see, here's a number of small things here, and then that'll be the end of it. We'll see what they are. Hopefully they're interesting. A bird tweeting on a ball. That's cute, isn't it?
Who's the maker?
I don't know. We'll see here. That one looks like a Rosenthal.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Got her up.
Yep.
That's kind of cute. And let's see what's next here. Yep. We have a little bear on a ball. I wonder, yeah, that's Rosenthal also. That must have been a little series they made, perhaps. Cute little things. The kind of stuff your wife might like. And they're not going to be expensive. Ha! I like this one. This is a Nymphenborg piece. Look at that little mouse. Isn't he cute?
It's fat.
Yeah, he's fat. It looks like he got to the cheese before they made this porcelain. Yeah, he's a fat little guy. Let's see what we got next here. Wow. A ram. I don't see the marking on this one, but look at the curled horns on that ram. Yeah. Yeah, even the tips are still all there. That's the first thing that gets broken with these kind of things like that. So that's in perfect shape. There might be a maker there, but it's all the same.
It is, it's just written in the porcelain.
Yeah. And let's see what we got here. Oh, I need another sip.
Got yourself a little zoo going there.
Yeah, you're right. It is a little zoo. I think I like the mouse the best so far. You like that mouse, Up? Yeah. And let's see what this last little piece is here. Ah, a fawn looking backwards. That's a very pretty piece too. Yeah, these are all things that would make the girls happy, guys. I don't know about the mouse, but the rest of them would. Let's see who made this. No, I don't recognize that maker. So that's what you got there, guys. Just small things. Not expensive, and would make a nice little gift for your wife, a little Valentine's thing or something like that. A little birthday side gift. Just really nice little items, all in perfect condition, all period. Let's see. We'll get this out of the way and then we'll go to the unboxing now, guys. Okay guys, we'll get into the unboxing now. Let's see what we got here with our first box. Looks like a box that somebody would put a dagger in, doesn't it, guys? I would think it should be. Let's see. Nicely wrapped with good bubble paper. It looks like a first model Luftwaffe here. I see the outside is real nice with the gilded swastikas and good leather on the grip. The scabbard leather is gone. See that? There's just a little bit left of it there, and a nice chain. Well, let's take a look at the blade and see what we got here. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Yeah, this is something. This is something you don't see. This is a real Horster etched piece. Horster was famous for their etches.
I can't recall ever seeing one of these before.
No, and this is all original.
It's got to be ultra rare.
Very rare. Are you getting that, Rob?
Yeah, it's coming out nice. Yep.
See what the other side looks like. Has a name J. Wigeman. Don't want to pronounce that wrong, but
yeah, you're right. It's like Nigman.
Yeah, but that is a original piece there, guys.
Yeah, turn it. Yep.
It's a shame that the leather is shot on the scabbard, but that is something that could be redone. It's up to the next owner, I guess, but I could have that redone. But that is a really rare item there.
How many of those have you seen in your life there with those?
Well, I've seen Horster pieces before, but this is the first of its type with this type of etch that I've seen. Horster also made some fabulous etched Luftwaffe officers' swords too. They were quite famous for that kind of thing. They also made etched Damascus blades for several of the war heroes in Soligan and presented them to the family. So they knew what they were doing with etches. So that's a very interesting piece here. Boy, it's really rare. So I kind of like that. Any of you guys ever seen an etched piece like that? If you have, drop me a line. But I think that's well, it is one of a kind because it's named to a person. But that etch is really rare.
Yeah. See them all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So gee, I like that. That's kind of a neat start here. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see what this is. First, I'll see what this is.
Is there any examples of those Horster in your Luftwaffe book?
No, not like that, no. There are of the swords that they did, the Luftwaffe swords.
Do you have a catalog that shows their etches on Luft?
Worcester catalogs are very tough to come by. I have one, but it's like a 35 or 36, and it's really too not really up in the time period to be of much help. So I don't know, but that I believe that to be an absolute 100% piece. Well, let's see what we got here. I'm going to say, gee, I wish it was in better condition, but if it was in mint condition, nobody would believe it, I guess, too. That's I don't know. Here we go. Next box here. See if there's anything in here. Oh, good, some popcorn.
Popcorn there.
What do we got here? See if we can get out of here, whatever's in here, without too much trouble. Aha! Anything else in here? No, this is it. Oh, this looks like a fighting knife from here, guys. Yeah, it is. It's quite interesting too. It's got the original owner really carved his initials in there, almost down to the blade tang. Look at those initials, RZ, and it's got a ding here in the scabbard, but I think with fighting knives we can excuse that. It's got a good alligator clip on the back, and let's see if the blade is decent at all. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the blade is not bad. In fact, the blade's still got graining in it. Yeah. How about that? It looks like it's been shined up, but still, it's
Yeah, it looks good.
it looks pretty good. Yeah.
No make or anything? No stamp?
Well, it's got a Luftwaffe Waffen amp
Okay,
right
good.
there. So it would have come from a Luftwaffe person. But these kind of fighting knives are very scarce and very popular, and I really like that with the initials carved in so deep. That guy wanted everybody to see who he was. He's saying there, "Stay away from my knife. That one's mine. Use your own." All right, that's good. I like that.
Wait, it's time for another drink.
Time for another drink?
Yep.
All right, well, that's no problem, Bob. We just happen to have some ice left. Just a little. Maybe for another 3 drinks. Should take us through the period. And a little bit of the Imperial. Yep. Yep, just right. Yeah. You know, I always use this. I don't handle the ice by hand.
That thing's just a big cork.
That's what it is. It's a cork. Do you guys use ice tongs? I never. I mean, it takes you an hour to pick up a cube, and by the time you get done with all that, you're not thirsty anymore. So I guess what the heck, the alcohol probably kills the germs in your hand anyhow. Okay, we got that spilled drink cleaned up, but I'll bet there's some guys out there that have been betting on when Whitman would spill his drink, which video. So there it is, number 85. Whitman finally spilled it, and I was still sober. So although I caught most of it, I only spilled a little bit. So
The best part, it was your drink, it wasn't mine.
yeah, you're right about that. What are you going to do, Bob? We're just not perfect around here. We try, but let's see what we got here. This box is really heavy. I'll take a look here. Let's see. Oh no. Yeah, here we go, guys. This looks like various books here. Here's an NSKK magazine. Those are always quite interesting.
Yeah, we just had one last week.
Yeah, we had 2 of them last week. A nice book on general militaria. That's a good book. Here's the old badges and insignia. This is an excellent book that I use it all the time. And a softback here on military collectibles. I don't know that book. I haven't seen that one before. But there you are. If you guys are interested in any of that stuff, we have it. Good stuff. You can never have too much reference material. So that's good. Not real exciting, but still, it is what it is. And we got another box here from the same man. It's also kind of heavy, so that might be books also, but let's see. Well, we'll see here. Yeah, that was a good guess. Well, here we go, guys. Again, good stuff. Here's the Great Sword book by Jack Angolia. You can't collect swords without having this book, and it's been out of print, almost 40 years, so it's really hard to get, and you need it if you're collecting swords. It's a great book. This book here, I'm not familiar with, for people that collect German postcards. I guess that's why I don't know anything about postcards, guys. I never read this book. And here's In the Service of the Reich, diplomatic and government official stuff by Angolia, another excellent reference book. And lastly, a very, very good book by Jill Halcomb, Uniforms and Insignia of the different government offices and ministries. So those are all good things. Everybody should have these books in their collection and also read them. Not just look at them on the bookshelf. It won't do you any good. I know they look impressive, but if you haven't read them, they're not of much value. So, okay, so that's good. Thank you, sir. All right. Let's see what else we got here. All right, another box, another drink. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and that baby went out as usual. All right. You know the DeNobili cigars, I didn't know it, but you can order them on the internet, and they're much cheaper than what they are in a shop also. So it's, if you guys have a yen for some of them, you can get them. I think they're very, very good. Let's see. Looks like I'm bleeding here also.
Boy. A cut and a spilled drink in the same video?
A cut and a spilled drink all in the same video. and and I'm still sober. I don't understand it here, guys. I always carry a hanky. I guess I should use it once in a while. So there we go. I guess I did that on the Bob Burns cutter. So there might have been a bet on that too when that was going to happen. Here we go. See what we got here, guys. All kinds of calamities happening here today. A box within a box, okay? Let's see what this is. Here. Yeah, I'll move that down. All right, guys. Boy, this Bob Burns is going nuts here. Now let's see what we got here. Woo! Another box. This must be a... So that's 3 boxes. That's a record for around here. I don't know if there's anything in that one or not, right?
Might be a spacer.
There's probably a...
Spacer.
Yeah, spacer.
Must be a Hindenburg medal or something valuable like that.
Yeah, it must be, yeah. Let's see what we got here. In the 3rd box. This has to be the payoff, guys. Oh, we got a lot of bubble wrap. Well, this must be a very nice thing here. If we can ever get to it. Wow.
Well, yeah, I've seen them before.
Yeah, we
Is that the same one we had a few years back? I don't think
we
so.
had it a few years ago, and the man is selling it. This is very, very beautiful. You can see it's a deer's hoof, and then on it's an inkwell, really terrific item. And then on the top it has the fancy Goering crest with HG, and some nice oak leaf and acorn decoration. Very, 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 very beautiful indeed. I'm sure it's hallmarked here, so there it is. There's some hallmarks up there. The camera can get that. What is it? Can't tell?
Oh, I can't.
Didn't get it?
I think I got it. I just
All right, okay. Yeah, this is a very, very beautiful thing. Just look at the elegance of that, collectors, and just the idea of it is just fantastic. Probably something in one of Herman's hunting lodges, I would suspect. Very, very, very beautiful and eye-catching indeed. I like this a lot. You like that, Up?
Oh, yeah, come on.
Yeah. Nothing not to like, right? It's really beautiful. Well, okay, collectors, that's something kind of special and very, very nice indeed. Boy, I like that, man. Look at that. Just that's tremendous. I love beautiful things, guys. And unique things, which that one is. I'm sure that would be one of a kind. Wow. Well, let's see what we got next. This box is kind of heavy. It says powdered sugar on the outside. I hope that's not what it is. This one is coming from New Hampshire. Yes, sir. Alrighty. says warning, important documents. So
Watch the Bob Burns cutter on that one.
Looks like several things here. Wow. Yeah, guys, here's a beautiful political plate here. In the past, when I've had that eagle, they have come from Borman's house, but it's also possible that other high political leaders use that party eagle. I don't know. A very, very nice, small, like a salad plate, and it's made by Krupp from Berndorf on the back.
Got the lion on there, the bear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's a very heavy thing too. It's not thin at all. It's very, very heavy. Really nicely made.
That's a cool plate.
Yeah. And there might be something else in here too. There is a porcelain dish. This, I don't know whether it's from the same set. It's a beautiful color design. Again, it looks like a salad type plate. And on the back we have a political eagle. Oh, and it's made by Nymphenburg too. The best.
It was probably a set. The two are a set.
Yeah, must have been. Very, very nice items here so far. I like stuff like this, and I hope you collectors do also. Let's see what else is here. Looks like some more of this kind of stuff. Oh, still that drink twice in one show.
We'll have to shut it down.
Yeah, I got to cut down, yeah. Yeah, this is a plate by Alec. See there? Marked Alec. And it has the party eagle with AH. There is some controversy concerning these, though. Some say that the plates were found and they were plain and then wound up with the AH monogram somewhere along the line. I haven't seen any proof either way, but at any rate there is some controversy with this plate, although there's no question it was made by Alec, but did they in fact do the eagle and the AH? That's the question. So we'll see there. Okay. See if there's anything else in here. Yep. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's got a nice alligator type case here. And what do we have inside? Ooh. Wow. A beautiful six-piece set of SS dessert knives. And
Nice.
Boy, are they beautifully made.
Spoons.
Look at those runes and all, guys. Very beautiful.
Spoons, Pop, not knives.
Huh?
You said knives.
I said knives?
Mm-hmm.
Dessert spoons, I meant. And yeah, they're all hallmarked on the back. I can't really see what it is, but maybe the camera can get that up. You see that, Ob? And
It's tiny.
tiny, yeah. And the box is also has the name of the jeweler, who was a goldsmith and a jeweler, as well as a goldsmith, because these really do look fancy. Beautiful things. All complete, all in perfect condition. You see that label, Ob?
Herman Pfeiffer.
Yeah. Goldschmidt and jeweler. Okay, and anything else in here? Yeah, there's a couple more things in here, guys. I'm sort of piling everything on top of each other. I don't usually do that, but as long as I started, I'll finish with it. As long as I started this, I should finish it. Yeah, we're seeing some beautiful things here. Oh, this looks like more flatware. Huh, that's strange. Kind of neat though. Swaz on the fork. Never seen that before.
Yeah, hold on a second.
That's pretty neat, isn't it? Pretty clever. Let's see if there's other pieces the same. No, they're all different things. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a shield, I guess. It's. Yeah, that's.
And then here's a Luftwaffe spoon. Let's see what else we have here. And we got two letter opener bayonets. These are the standard type that you see quite a bit. They sold a lot of those during the period. They're not expensive, but they're fun to have.
Can you open them up, see if there's anything on the blades?
I did. The blades are plain.
Okay.
And the last piece here, starting to look like a fireman's bayonet with the crossguard sticking through the paper. We can see. Aha! I was right. It is a very nice, boy, just about full mint condition fireman's bayonet, and kind of a interesting frog that I've never seen before.
I don't know about that frog.
Yeah, it looks original to me. I don't know what it's for, but there you go. Wow. Dynamite blade, mint condition throughout.
Yeah, that's like a grosser pattern for a fireman's bayonet.
It's nice. It's a wow. Look at that. Man,
Must have been the Chiefs.
this is really an interesting mark on the back. Never seen that before. You know, with an unusual, probably not a maker, but maybe a distributor, it's possible that he could have had an unusual frog too.
Yeah,
Very possible.
that's true.
That's as far as bayonets go, that's really a killer. Fireman's bayonets.
You're never going to be able to open that up. You got to do that from the floor.
Yeah. Well, collectors, this box is a little big here. I think Robbie's right. I should do it from the floor. Not too heavy, so let's see what happens. My Bob Burns cutter. I don't know what happened, but my drink ran out again. How's yours, Ob?
I guess I can use the top
Well,
one.
I started with only 3/4. Remember,
Yeah, that's
because I
right,
spilled
yeah.
it. So I got an excuse for that.
I spilled mine too, right down my throat.
Okay. Yeah. Amazing how these drinks disappear, guys, but we're doing our best. Ow.
You better slow down.
Getting pretty beat up this video, guys.
All right.
Man, you wouldn't think this is all that dangerous, but
Well, that big box jammed up
man.
your center of gravity there.
Well, we'll open this big box up, and I hope there's something good here, and we'll see. Yep. These new Bob Burns cutters aren't as good as the old ones.
Oh, he's not gonna want to hear that.
Now, I have to trim his $35 down to 30. You know what happens when the blade keeps coming out? Oh, I know why I didn't have the lock on. Sorry, Bob, these are good. It's me again. It's usually always me. Well, here we go. Let's see what's in here. Well, another box. Boy, that's an old box too. Look at
That's
that
a
baby.
send back.
That must be a bring back box.
Yeah, that's a bring back. Yeah, sure. There's a number on the side, and
Sure looks like it.
there's a nice stamp on the other side. You'll get there. Yeah.
Yeah, with a German. Yeah, this looks like a bring back box, guys.
Is it what's the address? Is it America or?
That's more a German address on the label too. Definitely an old box.
Yeah, try to keep that away from your spilled drink, okay?
Ah, look what we got
Look
here.
at that.
There's the bring back paper that's in it too.
I don't think it's a bring back paper now. I think it's an issue.
You may be right.
Here's your hat.
Boy, that's a beauty, isn't it?
Sure.
It's infantry, but look at that eagle.
Yeah.
Isn't that eagle tremendous? And the wreath and the cockade. Really, really beautiful brocade work. Nice visor, and the cap is perfect. I don't see any. There's no moth on it at all. And wow, look at the inside. Christian Becker is the maker from Mainz. I believe this all is Christian Becker Mainz. You were right, Ob. This is right from the factory box. Look at that. Isn't that something, guys?
Let me get a look at the maker.
Yeah, there it is. Christian Baker.
It's pretty light.
How about that, huh? And it's addressed to Lieutenant Bernd Wasselbein. So that must be who it was sent to.
That's the whole deal there. That's the hat box, is what that is.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what the name is on here too.
Mm-hmm.
So this officer ordered the hat, got the hat, kept the hat in the box, and probably the vet just
Zoink.
took the whole thing,
Yep.
liberated the whole thing. Wow, that's really a killer.
I've never seen that before.
No, that's really,
It's like a dagger in a bag, you know? It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
yeah, that has to be very, very desirable. And now there's more in here. If we can get it out.
Yeah, that's really cool. Never seen that before. Oh,
Looks
is that the rest of his
I don't wanna
uniform?
put it on the box there. I don't want to push that box. Let me get the box over here a little bit.
Why don't you grab a hanger?
Yeah, so we can show
Yeah.
this.
I
This
thi-
looks like a dynamite uniform.
That's his uniform.
Yeah, I hate to just bundle it all. Look at this. It's got all kind of stuff on here.
Oh, he's got a Knight's Cross on there.
Well, not really.
Not really, yeah.
Not really, but the way it's set up, he's got this all pinned to it, so you can't.
Go with the hanger up through the neck.
Yeah, I'll try that.
No, the other way. From below. Yeah,
Is that what you mean, Hug?
that's what I mean.
All right, I'll get some smarts one of these days if I keep listening to Ob.
Oh, yeah.
He's got it all figured out.
Yeah, I got it all figured out.
Yeah. Look at that. Ob was
There you go.
100% right here. This has got the original belt on it too, which is hanging down here, but you guys can get the idea. There's the belt.
Is there a pistol on there and all?
There's that
Yeah.
that square double hasp type with a shoulder strap. Beautiful breast eagle and an agilette and shoulder boards, infantry with a number 20 on them with 2 pips, so that makes him what, an Oberleutnant or a captain? I think an Oberleutnant. And then this I think is just added on here for a little color. But it looks like a very nice uniform. Officer model.
Is there a maker tag?
Well, I'm looking here. No maker tag. And it's hard to see if there's an inside pocket here the way it's all closed up. I don't...
Yeah, be on the right side.
there is a slot for the dagger. See it there?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a beautiful tunic, and it.
Just hold it up for me for a second.
I wish I could get the belt so you could see that too, but let's see. Try to get this around here some way. No, I can't.
All right, just hold it up.
But you can get the idea, guys. It's a very nice item there.
Cool.
Okay, Ub.
Mhm.
So there we go. I like that tunic a lot, and that hat is just that cap is tremendous.
Now you're gonna. I would think they're paired together, wouldn't you? That's a complete.
I don't know. It's possible they are. I think what we can do is read what the. I think there was a letter in here, and let's see what the man says. Contents: 1 German infantry visor with its original box in near perfect condition. 1 German tunic infantry with accessories. There you go. So it, there he would say if they were
I would think so. Yeah.
the same, but they're a couple of beautiful things, especially that hat. That's really desirable. I don't think I've ever seen that combination before. Have you, Ob?
No, I've never
No.
seen an original hat box.
No.
And it's right as rain. It's got the name of the hat. You know, it's just.
Yeah. So some interesting things here. There wasn't a lot of stuff, I know, but it is the summertime, guys. So you got to give me a little slack here. I would have liked to had some more things. No, that's it. That's all I have. to show you. But I think it was enough for you to take a couple minutes. And that fireman's bayonet, I think, was really, really something too. I loved that piece. And that Goering inkwell on the hoof is just, I just love that. Just really, really pretty. But anyhow, that'll wrap us up here for number, what are we up?
85.
85?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. And with luck, we'll see you next week with another video. And don't forget too that the Max show is coming up September 14th, I believe, and it's in a place called York, Pennsylvania, and that's right near the Civil War battlefield at Gettysburg. So there's a lot you could see while you're there, and it's a very nice town. Some lovely restaurants, lots of liquor licenses too, so you won't be cut short. And there's quite a few hotels, and it's a nice area. So we hope to see you all there, and okay, prost to you, and good luck to everybody, and keep writing me the emails and the commentaries, and if I can help you, let me know. Thanks a lot, guys.